record. Welcome to this live Zoom session. We are here now. It's January 22nd, 2024. I hope that in your first month of the year, you are hitting your targets, you're hitting your goals, and you're doing what you intended to do. This is Rahman here, the founder of Cryptonaire Network. And today I'm going to be sharing with you guys three very important things. The first of is the upcoming Bitcoin halving, what it means, and how you can actually build incredible wealth from this particular crypto halving that is a very unique position in comparison to what's been going on in the previous halving, as an example. And the Bitcoin halving usually happens every 4 years. What it basically means is that the same computer processing power to mine Bitcoin is going to be able to mine half that amount. And so what that basically means is that Bitcoin becomes more and more limited in mining. Less Bitcoin is able to be mined essentially. And with all the money coming in, that actually boosts the price of Bitcoin up. Why that's very important, I'm going to share with you. And I'm going to share with you my price predictions on it. And just to let you guys know, before I get into that, it's not Bitcoin that you should be concerned about in terms of how much that's going to go up by. Bitcoin is basically the granddaddy of all cryptocurrencies. So when Bitcoin goes up and shoots up, the coins underneath in the coin market cap, if you go to coinmarketcap.com, for example, they start to shoot up. And that's where the money is. The money is in the smaller coins. It's not in the big coins like Bitcoin. Bitcoin, for example, has the previous time that we checked, almost $1 trillion in market cap. So it was around $800 billion, I believe. And what that basically means is for Bitcoin's price to double, there needs to be $800 billion that goes into Bitcoin, another $800 billion. And so that will raise the price only by 2 times. Whereas if all this money goes into Bitcoin, and by the way, I believe that Bitcoin is going to go up to $100,000 a coin after this Bitcoin halving. With all this money going into Bitcoin, what that means is that there's a lot of money in the crypto market. And some of that money is going to move into other coins, altcoins, they call it, alternative coins. And so when that happens, because the market cap of those coins are very small, even something like $10 million, $50 million, $100 million will have a very, very large multiple on those coins. And that's where the big money is. And so what I do is I recognize kind of the behavior and patterns of these coins that are about to skyrocket. I get in early, I hold, right? I don't do too much work. I don't buy and sell all of the time. I don't make too many moves, but the moves that I make usually make a very large multiple. Those of you that are accelerator members here will can attest to it. I mean, a lot of you are going to be here on this Zoom session, so you can let them know. I don't give that many signals out. I don't really say on a daily basis or even on a weekly basis, hey guys, buy this coin and buy that coin and buy this coin. What I do is I study the patterns, I dive deep into research, I figure out what works, what doesn't work. And once it's something that I'm buying, as soon as I buy, I tell the accelerator members. As soon as I sell it, I tell the accelerator members. And so far, with the few signals that have already gone out, a lot of income, a lot of profit has been generated on those particular coins. If it's a yes, guys that are accelerator members, just say, yes, I made profit already. Just for people to see this, because everybody can see what's on the comment section there. So the Bitcoin halving, let's talk about the first topic for today, which is the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving, and Russ just said yes over here. A few other people are going to be saying yes. The Bitcoin halving is something that always, not sometimes, always has a substantially positive benefit to a lot of different cryptocurrencies. So In 2000 and I believe 18 it was, around 2018. Don't quote me on the exact year. There was a period of time where Bitcoin shot up to a new all-time high. Things were going crazy. Everybody was talking about Bitcoin. They were not talking about other cryptocurrencies. They were talking about Bitcoin. A lot of money went into Bitcoin, which raised the price up significantly. A lot of money went into Ethereum, which raised the price up significantly. And you couldn't go wrong buying any cryptocurrency in that time frame. In that time frame, it was a time frame that lasted about 6 months. Anything you purchased, any cryptocurrency you purchased on the market was making profit. Almost anything. I didn't need to set up something like Cryptonaire network at that time. I was busy just buying up different coins and selling it. And I was talking with a few people. I have a black book, a small black book, which I think I shared with some of you guys a few months back. And in that book, I have a list of contacts, people that have been in the crypto market for many years, just like me. And we were busy in 2018. In 2018, we were making profit on every single coin that we didn't even have the conversation of, did you make profit on this? We always asked, how much profit did you make? Where did you exit? And that was the conversation. That hasn't happened since 2018. So it's been about 6 years since that happened. I truly believe after this Bitcoin halving, with this AltCoin season, it's a term that people use in the cryptocurrency market, which means alternative coin season, which means all the coins that are not Bitcoin and Ethereum and BNB, when they start to pump up, it's called altcoin season. Altcoin season is where you can actually take your income, what you have, and you can not just double it, not just triple it. It can go up 10 times. It can go up 50 times. I've got instances where things have gone up over 100 times. And this is prime altcoin season. This is going to be the last one. I say this because of a few reasons. If we have a look now, I'm going to go to coinmarketcap.com. Coinmarketcap.com is basically a website that shows you in live time everything that's happening in the crypto market. And there is over $1 trillion in the crypto market. If you go ahead and have a look now, Bitcoin has a market cap, for example, of $795 million. Ethereum has a market cap of $285 million. That's $1 trillion already. So that's a substantial amount of money, of the world's money that's already in the crypto market. This next halving over here is going to take the top two coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum, completely mainstream. We've got the news from the SEC where now people can literally purchase Bitcoin. It doesn't have to be, they can literally have it in their stock, in their retirement plan. The SEC have approved it. They realized we can't stop it. We might as well get on the train and just completely legalize it, completely have it in the open. So you'll start seeing people being able to go to the bank, central banks, and buy Bitcoin. And this is something that was approved just the other week. You can read up about it. Just if you just Google SEC Bitcoin, you'll see all the news about it in lifetime. So it's become as mainstream as it can get, with lots of money pouring in. Sorry about that. With lots of money pouring in. And the altcoin season is just going to be the final altcoin season that there is. It's going to be the last ever opportunity. Mark my words. This is my opinion, and my opinions are based on my quite substantial experience in the crypto market, it's going to be the last chance to make big multiples in the crypto market. I've studied plenty of ways to make money in the crypto market. The most profitable is private sale tokens. A private sale token is basically when you purchase a coin before it goes in the public market, before it gets listed. When it gets listed, one of two things will happen. First, it has no traction whatsoever, and you might break even on it, meaning the money you've put in is the money you make out. Two, you can make substantial profit on it. Substantial profit on it. You can make substantial profit on it because oftentimes private sales start at a very low price point. Private sales, they start at a very low price point. The momentum picks up. The price per token is slowly and incrementally going up based on the demand. And then once it hits the price point, when it is to go public, there is a very large audience that are already excited about it, that are already hyper about it, that have already purchased the coin. And then once it goes public, a lot more people are going to be buying. And then people that didn't have access to the private sale now do have access to the public sale because it's listed in the market. And so all of that outside money comes in. When that outside money comes in, the price per token starts to multiply. If the marketing is done correctly, if the structure is set up correctly, private sale tokens can go up by a factor of 1,000%, by a factor of 10 times. This is in a poor market condition. Right now, with what's about to happen, with the Bitcoin halving coming in end of April or May 2024, so now is already the end of January, so we've got February, March, April, 3 months. 3 months from now, things are about to get crazy. 3 months from now. MintHub's plan going into 2024 is to list MintHub at 15 cents a coin at the altcoin season. So they're going to time it based on the Bitcoin halving. So in the next 3 to 4 months, what we should be seeing is MintHub's pricing continuously going up. And the way that it's going up now, it might even reach that 15 cents a coin mark before the Bitcoin halving. But they will wait until the Bitcoin halving to release MintHub into the public exchange. The reason being is because everybody is going to start buying up altcoins, alternative coins, because of all the pumps that are taking place. Now with the MintHub infrastructure, with the community built around MintHub already, with all of the MintHub coin holders already in place, and with the marketing done correctly, what will begin to happen is we will see a orchestrated pump of MintHub. And the momentum based on that pump is just going to continue to drive the price up. I have seen this happen personally over and over again. I've made a lot of money on private sales. More than 90% of my income has come from getting into private sales, the right ones, it multiplying significantly, and me exiting at the correct time. I was never too greedy. I was never too fast in selling my coins, and I wasn't too slow. And I'm going to share with you also when to sell it later. So there's very big things happening there. The timing is the best that I can get, and it's the only time it will ever happen again, because the next Bitcoin halving after that isn't going to be so significant. Why? Because there's going to be trillions of dollars already in the market. So it can't shoot up. There's no space, there's no leg room for it to shoot up a significant amount after this Bitcoin halving. So that's something to keep in mind. That's why I keep pushing you. Half of my network, about half, have gone completely ghost mode. They've disappeared. They know what's going to happen now. They've stacked up on crypto already. They know that this is going to be that final opportunity. Some have sold houses to get into the crypto market. They've sold their portfolio in various different businesses and areas and put it back into the crypto market because they know what's about to happen. And everybody's intention, this is for whale accounts or very large accounts, is to at least 10 times on their portfolio on this Bitcoin halving. And it's the final time that this is going to happen. It was a opinion that I had in mind for myself. I have spoken to a lot of people in my network, and they hold that exact same opinion. And I'm here now portraying this over to you. So it's something that really you've got to take advantage of. And the way to take advantage of this now is to go as heavy as possible into MintHub. Go as heavy as possible into MintHub. Right now with the pricing, it's ridiculously low. It's going to go up to 15 cents, which I believe is about about 7 times the price that it currently is right now. And then from that 15 cents a coin price, when it does go public, it's just going to shoot up from there. This is the importance of this Bitcoin halving. Over the years, the amount of times that I've told people, I told you so, I've lost track of it. I do not want to tell you, I told you so. I told you to get into MintHub. I told you the timing was perfect. I told you the price was going up. I told you the Bitcoin halving was coming up. I told you the accelerator members are going to build a massive fortune right after this Bitcoin halving. I don't want to tell you I told you so. So I'll keep reminding you. Now, there's a few questions that are coming in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to answer some questions now, and then we're going to continue with this particular Zoom session over here. Dino is saying a lot of things here. Previous gains or profits from crypto buys or sells. Dino wants to provide actual real transaction statements of previous gains or profits from your crypto buys or sales from members, other than just verbal confirmation to support your broadcasts. I mean, I can do that. So I'm just scrolling through some of the questions here. Dino, I mean, I'm happy to answer your questions. I'll answer it at the end. When MintHub lists, the way that it's going to happen is the smart contract address is actually going to be on the dashboard itself. You'll be able to move your MintHub tokens onto your own wallet. I like to use, for example, Trust Wallet. You'll move it there, and then you can actually buy and sell as you wish from there as soon as it goes public. So that's how private sales work. Private sales always work in that same sense, is you purchase from a dashboard. Once you purchase from the dashboard, it reflects how many of that coin you have. The smart contract then gets released, and then you're able to move that MintHub tokens into your own wallet. Once you move it there into that wallet, from there, you can buy and sell as you wish. All right, so the Bitcoin halving, I have just emphasized to you the importance of it. Let me track back to share with you the importance of 2018. 2018, there have been dozens of people, not 100, but close to 100, of people that I basically said, you should buy this. This is what I'm buying. I'm selling this right now, who have actually legitimately made hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit, starting off. Some people started off with a few $1,000s. Some people had a few $100s and they made tens of thousands of dollars. Literally, in a span of just a few months, their life has completely transformed. That was from around 2018 during the altcoin season. So this is going to be, in my opinion, I mean, I could be wrong, but it's, in my opinion, strong opinion, it will be the last time. And it should make sense to you why. It's because there's already over $1 trillion in the market. In the cryptocurrency market, there's already $1 trillion. There can't be $100 trillion. How much money is there in the world? Right? So $1 trillion is already in the market. At best, is going to go a few $1 trillion. And then from that point, what will happen there? The money will start to go into many different coins. It's going to shift from Bitcoin, from Ethereum, into many different coins. So with this final opportunity, you're able to start getting some great results. But you've got to take action. Without action, you will never get results. And what usually happens with people is they wait until the price has gone up like crazy. And then they say, there's this something called FOMO, fear of missing out, that stands for. Then there's this FOMO. There's this big fear of missing out. And now I'm going to get in when it's a new all-time high already. That's when you're supposed to be taking out profit. So most people get in when they're supposed to be taking out profit, and they hold back when they should be buying, which is ridiculous. It's the same like me wanting to buy a television or a home and saying, I'm going to wait for the price to go up, then I'm going to buy. Or if it happens to be some kind of holiday season, let's say it was Black Friday and everything's off 50% at the store, and I'm saying to myself, no, you know what? It's Black Friday. Is the price is down 50%. I'm going to wait until after Black Friday, and I'm going to pay double. That doesn't make sense, but this is what most people do. So I want you to do opposite of most people, because guess what? Most people are losing money. In the crypto market or in any market, most people are losing money. So why would you do what most people do? Now, what do most people not do? And what do most people not have access to? Private sales. Before the coin lists, to have access to purchase it. I'm constantly purchasing MintHub. Myself personally, I'm constantly purchasing MintHub. Same like you. And I'm getting great results with it. It continues to go up in profit. it will list at 15 cents a coin. As soon as it lists, what happens, whether it's done poorly or in a very good way, even if it's done poorly, the price goes up drastically from the moment of listing. That's when it gets listed on decentralized exchanges. For example, like on PancakeSwap, where you can buy and sell it, and pretty much anyone can create the cryptocurrency. The first big pump of MintHub is going to be when it lists on PancakeSwap, when it lists on a decentralized exchange. The second big pump is going to be when it lists on the big exchanges. Binance, for example, being the biggest exchange. So when it lists, for example, on Binance, why would it go up in price significantly? I spoke about this before. It will go up significantly in price because of all the money that Binance holds and people that have Binance accounts hold. That's a lot of liquidity there. Just a small portion of that going into MintHub will raise the price significantly. So I hope that makes sense to you. It's crucial that you put something into MintHub. I don't care if you put $1 into MintHub, $100 into MintHub, or like some people have done in the other last week, $57,000 into MintHub, $100,000 into MintHub, $1,000 into MintHub. I don't care. Put something in and see the results that will come from it. I'm helping you out here for a very particular reason. And I touched upon this before. I set up Cryptonaire Network. First of all, I'm a big fan of marketing. I'm a big fan of selling incredible products online, providing service to the community. I'm a big fan of this. It's what gives me joy. I could just as well switch off the laptop, relax. I'm comfortable, I'm retired, and everything is fine for me. But why not give that added effort into setting something up like Cryptonaire Network for you to benefit from? And what work is really required of me to tell you what I'm buying, when I'm buying it, what I'm selling, when I'm selling it. It doesn't take any extra effort for me. Whether I do it for one person or 100,000 people, all I have to do is send out an email. I send out an email to everyone. Guys, I'm buying this now. Guys, I'm selling this now. So it doesn't take any extra effort for me. At the same time, I get to build a community. And then let's say that I'm investing into MintHub. I'm able to build the MintHub community, which is going to make me more profit also. So that's something that is, that's one of the reasons that I have set up Cryptonaire Network over here, is I'm sharing this stuff anyway. So I'd love to share it in a bigger fashion. I like to do things big. Now for Cryptonaire Network, I'm going to share with you some of the improvements that are coming up. I'm going to share with you some of the steps that you need to be taking right now. But before I do that, I'm going to check on some of these questions that have been coming in. Freddie said, do you guide us when it comes time to sell the tokens? Yes, absolutely. Vera said, I deposited USDT on January 11 and has since not reflected. All funds reflect all the time. It means you made a mistake somewhere. Send a message on let's say, yeah, email. Send it on email, and I'll have someone will get back to you. Telegram also, use the AI support for Telegram. So what are some of the improvements that are coming into Cryptonaire network? I'm going to actually share my screen. Just a second. The internet might cut out for a second, guys. So wait on me just a moment. Are you able to hear me fine, guys? Can you see me? Can you hear me fine? Let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. All right, perfect. I'm just going to log in now. I'm going to share with you some of the updates that are coming for Cryptonaire Network's dashboard. Some very cool stuff is going to be happening now. And I want to share that information with you here. So I'm hopping on to Zoom, share screen. And here we go. Let me know if you can see my screen. Give me a yes if you can see my screen. Perfect. All right. All right. So what you see here is the home dashboard of Cryptonaire Network. For those of you that are absolutely fresh and new to this, every time you log in, you're going to see these steps over here. Follow the steps. Now, I'll assume you follow the steps. If you haven't, do it after the Zoom session. Over here on the Promote Now section, if you go to Marketing Material, you will see some swipes. You'll see email swipes. You will see the message swipes. The live Zoom swipe you've already seen. It's actually in the Zoom waiting room page. And there's going to be more swipes coming up. But there's also going to be another link that's going to show up here. So this current link right now will take you to a page that looks like this. You enter in an email address, and then you complete your registration. I'm setting up another page also, which is going to have a video that explains the details about Cryptonaire Network as short as possible. It's going to walk you through the dashboard. And then underneath that is going to be where people enter in their email address and they sign up under your referral link. And so what that does is when you end up sharing that referral link, it gives people the information on video before they even register. So it shares the information in just a few minutes, breaks things down for them, and then they enter in their email address. The big plus to that is that they have been essentially warmed up to the process so that they can now log in and they know what they need to get done. They know what they need to get through, and they have information, more information upfront. So that's the benefit to that. Those of you that have an audience that are warm to you, that know you very well, that new referral link that's going to be added in is going to benefit you in a very big way. You might even learn something from it. So there's going to be a new referral link that's going to be added in. The Zoom presentation I've already mentioned previously. There's a lot of first-time members over here. I'm going to have a Zoom presentation where at the beginning is going to be pre-recorded, is going to share all the information in about 15 minutes. I'm going to try to keep it to about 15 minutes. After that, I hop on live with any new and relevant information, and then we do a question and answer session. So that's how it's going to go. So the Zoom is going to have a pre-recorded presentation that I will outline all of the details. Not some of the details, literally all the details from A to Z, or if you're American, A to Z, as you guys say. So from A to Z is going to outline all of the information. And then I hop on live for any new and relevant information. And then we do a question and answer session. So that Zoom is there to take someone from, not knowing anything about Cryptonaire network, about MintHub tokens, about the crypto market in general, and I'll educate them through the entire process to take action. And then I hop on live for any new and relevant information. And if there's no new or relevant information that I haven't already mentioned on email or on the Telegram group, then we get straight onto the question and answer session. So that's how it's going to go. There's going to be a lot more swipes that are coming up to help you in a bigger way to build a fortune in Cryptonaire network through commissions also, by the way. And commissions are getting paid out every single day. I'm literally paying out hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars every single day in commissions. So congratulations for those of you that are making some incredible money over there. So big improvements are going to be coming up. Another major improvement that I'm going to add into the dashboard is, as you can see over here, if I click on Cryptonaire Accelerator, you can see that I've purchased. So it's going to say get access. So what I'm going to do now is, since I've already purchased Cryptonaire Accelerator, I'm going to set it so that this image right here is going to be different. It's going to congratulate you because you've already purchased, and it's going to take you to the Cryptonaire Accelerator sign-up process. So that way, from the dashboard itself, you can see that you've purchased. So what a lot of people are doing here is they're depositing the funds to purchase Cryptonaire Accelerator. Some of you are making the mistake where you assume that the moment you deposit, you've purchased it. You haven't. You've deposited your funds. The next step is going to be to click on purchase now and then click the buy button. Then this changes from purchase now to get access. So when you click that, it takes you through to sign up for Cryptonaire Accelerator. It's that simple. But what I've noticed personally from feedback, by the way, and I thank you all for the feedback, is that I should change kind of not the color scheme so much, but on the dashboard, I should have some kind of confirmation that, hey, you've purchased, click here to get access. So this image will actually look different if you've purchased. Right now, it looks the same because it'll take you to the same place. So I'm going to make it easier to notice what you've purchased, is what I'm mentioning here to you. For purchasing MintHub, you can purchase as big as possible, as many times as possible. That doesn't matter. It's going to be right here. So that part doesn't get changed. But that's as easy as it gets. For depositing, guys, let me tell you, Clinton mentioned something here also. Every deposit works. It works all the time. If there was an issue, for example, with the deposit, I would have everybody messaging me saying that there was a problem. It's very, very quick and very easy. You pick the coin. Let's just say Bitcoin, for example. And let's say I'm going to deposit $4,000, right? I'm just making up a number here. I click generate address. Here is the address. Here is the QR code. Read this note. I literally put it here in red. Each QR code and wallet address is for one transfer only. If the timer expires, please request a new QR code or wallet address to deposit funds into by clicking generate address again. All right. So I wanted to put in 0.1 Bitcoin. Okay, I put in $4,000 there. This is the amount to place in. Now, whether you put more or less in, it's still going to go through, by the way. Let's say that I went to sleep. I was going to do it, and I went to sleep. I wake up the next day, I go to work, 24 hours has passed. Just log back in, type 4,000 again. Or maybe you say, oh, you know what, I'm going to put more in. Click generate address. And once you click generate address, see how it's EJ now? Now, as you can see, it's a different wallet, one transfer only. Don't go ahead and say, okay, because some of you that have a higher budget, let's say you want to put in $10,000, what some of you are doing is you're saying, okay, I'm going to test to see if it goes through first. Okay, it's gone through. I'm going to send it again to the same wallet. Don't do that. Click generate address again, exactly how I mentioned it on the notes. And it goes through. It works 100%. And just to attest to that, like I could literally, I'm going to grab my phone now, USDT. I'm going to deposit $500 right now just to show you that it works. So I'm going to go to one of my accounts here. I'm going to click generate address. If you've sent more than one deposit to the same address, not even support, not even tech, I have to personally check and then personally sort it out for you. So right now I'm going to use the QR code over here. I'm going to type 500 and I'm going to send 500 USDT. So I just sent 500 USDT. Okay. I'm going to refresh. It might take a minute or two and it's going to show. So I'm just going to refresh once more. So we give it a minute or two, and then you'll see it. And then I'm going to purchase MintHub. I'm going to purchase some more MintHub on this smaller account over here. On this account, as you can see, I keep just purchasing just to show you guys how to purchase it. And I'm just buying up more and more MintHub. I have a main account where I just invest a large amount of money into MintHub, and I continue to add money into MintHub. JP Intelligence said, I want to invest 800K. Go for it. Once it goes public, once it gets listed, there's more than certainly the liquidity for you to even sell all of that amount with your profit. So it's not something that $800,000 is for one person is a lot, but in the grand scheme of things with MintHub and the ecosystem, it's something that is easily liquidated. So as you can see over here, 22 January, it's gone through already, right? So now I'm going to go to MintHub, buy MintHub. As you can see, the balance is showing here now. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to type 500. I'm going to click buy now. And there we go. So as you can see, it works. So Clinton has sent more than one deposit to the same address. Go to AI support over here and then mention it, like type it to AI support. Someone will get through with you in the next, let's say, in the next 1 or 2 hours. Mr. Live said, besides Telegram, how do we reach you one-on-one? Here's the thing, you don't need to reach me one-on-one, Mr. Live. You don't need to reach me one-on-one because all the information is there for you. If you want to, like a lot of support, I actually do personally. I literally log in and I go through support sometimes. And I even type like, by the way, this is Rahman actually talking to you here. So if you want to reach me through support. You can request for me specifically. So if support can't handle it, which support can, you can just reach me. You can just ask support like, hey, I'd like to reach Rahman for XYZ reason. The support staff, I'm going to let them know. Anyone who requests for me directly, let me know who and what for. So they will tell me like, for example, what's JP Intelligence said, I need to reach, hey, I need to reach Rahman. I want to reach Rahman directly because I wish to invest $800,000. I want to talk to him one-on-one. They will then reach me and say, so-and-so wants to reach you. They want to invest $800,000 and they wish to talk to you directly first. So, for example, that's how you can reach me directly. If you have a large audience, a substantial, for example, mailing list or whatever the case is, or you're a big time affiliate and you wish to reach me directly, just mention that to the support. They will talk to me. I will then either reach you or I will tell them that they can handle it. Either way, you'll hear back from them based on my feedback. First off, you need AMA with the MintHub team. Ask me anything with the MintHub team. MintHub, I'm going to do a live Zoom session with the MintHub team as soon as it's going public. So there's going to be a timer that's going to get set when they're going to go to public, and that's when they're going to come out on a Zoom session with me. So I'm very, very excited about that. And that's going to be in the next couple of months when it's the AltCoin season, when the Bitcoin halving has happened, and when they're about to launch on the public exchange. That's when me and the MintHub team are going to be on a Zoom session and they will do all the talking. Norbert said, can we expect other coin tips beside MintHub? Absolutely. Russ answered that for you already. Accelerator members already know what we're waiting for right now is the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving is what we're waiting for. When altcoin season pumps, and there's going to be a lot of signals that are coming up. But you see, the thing is, especially with people new to the market, is that they go into the market anytime and they say, I want that. I want to make that money today. I want to make these big multiples today. Guys, I don't control the crypto market. I have a certain understanding, an understanding threshold, I should say, because there's some people that might understand more than me. Most people certainly understand less. But nobody controls the crypto market. So I can't just say, you know what, I want Norbert making money tomorrow. Let me find a coin now so that they can buy it and then sell it tomorrow for a higher price. It doesn't work like that. Nobody can guess that the same way that nobody can guess the color of the next car that's going to turn through the road. Makes sense? but we can have a look at the market and be patient and wait for the right timing. And let me tell you, when it's go time, it is go time, especially with this particular Bitcoin halving, with all of the things that have been going on in this world, with the delays in the corrections because of that, with the delays in the market because of the world scale events that have been taking place, COVID, this Russia-Ukraine war, everything that's happening has delayed the market. And the longer the market gets delayed, the bigger the correction is, or the bigger it's going to go up. It's like a spring. All that pressure has been building and then pop. And when that time is for it to pop, it's going to pop in a very big way. At the same time, it's the Bitcoin halving season with all of these corrections that are going to be taking place with this spring, right? With this spring that's going to pop like this. Because of all of that pressure that's been building, all of that waiting, all of these kind of unnatural things that have been taking place in this world, it's going to pump in a very, very big way. Everybody's very excited about it. Half of my network has gone complete ghost mode, completely disappeared, under the radar, waiting for this moment. And the moment is about to happen. That's why I'm highly anxious for you. That's why I'm pushing you as hard as I can. There's a lot going on that most people don't see. If you have a look, and I mentioned this before with the World Economic Forum, I've mentioned this with a lot of the world leaders, they're literally talking about making expired money. That money you have in the bank, every month it will expire. They're literally talking about it, testing it out, building the infrastructure for it. Do you think they're building it for no reason, just for fun? It's not getting built for fun. The World Economic Forum have mentioned by 2030, you will own nothing and be happy. Don't believe me? Google it. WEF statements: own nothing, be happy. And their target is by 2030. It's 2024 now. The next Bitcoin halving afterwards will be around 2028. 2 years later, everyone's on expired money. That is very scary. So there's not going to be the working class, middle class, upper class. It's going to be the slave class and the elite class. The middle class has already gotten wiped out. The middle class has already gotten wiped out significantly. The older generation now, okay, those that are in their 50s and 60s and 70s, oftentimes they do look at the youngsters and they say, why don't they save up and buy a house? But if you have a look at the average income and the average cost of a house, it was a lot closer. It was a lot easier to purchase a house a long time ago than it is today on an average income household. That middle class gap is disappearing. And by 2030, what if everything you have is just expired money at this point? What if it's sooner than that? So if you do your research on that, it's very scary stuff. I'm trying to save as many of you as possible, trying to help as many of you as possible. And for me, someone who's a kind of easygoing guy, even I'm scared. I'm getting my infrastructures in place and starting to look into buying properties and buying different things and stacking up on gold, stacking up on crypto to make sure that I'm protected. The family's protected and everything is going to be smooth. And it's time for you to do that also. That's why I'm pushing you in regards to MintHub. And is MintHub everything? No. MintHub is the first private sale token on the dashboard. I might not put anything else on the dashboard afterwards. And the reason is because this might be the last time that things really pump up in a very big way. And so this is my final push to the world, to as many people as I can, to help you in as big of a way as I can. After this Bitcoin halving, what will begin to happen, especially for accelerator members, is I'm going to share with you all the different coins that I'm starting to buy up. And then I'm going to tell you exactly when I'm selling it. And there's going to be a lot of them. Mr. Live has a question. Mr. Live, go ahead and text the question. Dino, you got a lot of things that you're saying. A lot of requests, a lot of requirements. All right, is there any questions, by the way? Linda says, this has been a great call. Thank you. You are most welcome, Linda. Glad you enjoyed this. Verus, what's your Telegram name? I will have a look right after this Zoom session. Vera said, will it not be late by then when you will tell us the tokens you have stocked? Accelerator members know exactly the tokens that I've stocked already. Plus members know it also. I've got my top 10 coins. I show in live time how I stacked it and what percentage of how much of each that I basically stacked in terms of ratio. And I even put how to calculate this ratio. So that's there in lifetime always. For plus members, I'm going to show this the altcoins. During this altcoin season that's coming up, my top 10 coins are also going to be changing around a lot. So I'm going to share that with everyone. And a lot of these short-term signals I'm going to be giving to plus members in regards to the exact coins that I'm purchasing, exactly when I'm purchasing it. That's outside of the top 10 coins. So that goes to plus members there. And it's in live time, which means if I'm not emailing you what I've purchased, it means I haven't purchased anything yet. I'm also waiting. I'm waiting for that right timing. Crypto is all about timing. Cindy said, I'm an Accelerator Plus member. But when I click on secret membership, it wants me to repay. You're already a plus member, so you already have access to it. And I've mentioned this when we moved to this new platform over here, Cindy. I mentioned on email very specifically, the accelerator members that are already accelerator members before, I will fund this for you because you've already purchased, and you get $50 of MintHub for free. And I mentioned that the Plus members, you don't need to purchase this. Again, it doesn't need to show on the dashboard. For Accelerator members, it was important because your commissions are double as an Accelerator member, but there's no bonuses on top of, there's no bonuses for the Plus membership. So the Plus membership you already have access to, so you can just ignore this part. I emailed this several times actually. Eugene, I remember you, Eugene. I think we even have each other on WhatsApp. Yeah, message me on WhatsApp. I'll sort you out right after the Zoom session. Well, maybe 2-3 hours after the Zoom session. Russ is asking about paid ads. I'm going to run some tests for paid ads. I'm running tests very, very soon. And then we'll see the results there, Russ. And I'm going to share that, divulge those results with you. And I'm guessing perhaps also with all of the Accelerator members so that they can have the ads so that you can run things also. So this is based on marketing, not just organic marketing, but paid advertising. That was a direct message, but I decided to share it to answer that publicly. Mr. Live wants to, and Mr. Live just ask the questions. JP said, why do the addresses we are paying to our system generated and empty? I'm not sure I understand what you said. Sadak said something good, which is, please consider adding withdrawal history record in the dashboard. Let me go to withdraw, and let's see if there is a withdrawal history or not. Marshall said, do you have a staff or are you doing this yourself? Staff, of course. I mean, that's something that would be incredibly difficult for me to do all on my own. This dashboard has the tech team. I have a designer who does all the images. There's support that answers support. But listen, even support, I've told them, if something is so easy to figure out, let them go through the AI and figure it out, because it literally shows you everything. JP said, also, please make a Telegram group and add me. The Telegram group is, I believe, I'm just checking the exact at. The Telegram group is at Cryptonaire Network. So you can join me there. Mr. Live, I'm not skipping you. You're literally messaging 20 different things at the same time. Perfect. All right, guys. Thank you so much for today. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to stay on. Mr. Live, stay on also. I'm going to stop recording, and then I'm going to address more questions so that this Zoom session doesn't take up too much time. At the same time, I've got a lot of available commission here, and I am going to purchase MintHub tokens with it. Add to available balance. 15,545. Just a second, guys, as I purchase 15 1,500 as I purchase more MintHub tokens now. Good stuff. Bam. So I do as I preach there. Now I'm going to click on stop recording.